The United States Postal Service is doing something they have never done in their 250-year history. And let me tell you, Renegades, you're going to want to know what this means for you because it could actually mean way more money coming out of your pocket. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what the Postal Service is actually doing, what it means for you, your money, and what potentially you can do to protect yourself and save some money in the meantime. All right, so the Postal Service is proposing an 8% surcharge. Now, right now, it's in the planning. It has to go through regulation, but they're proposing this on Priority Mail, Ground Advantage, and some other shipping services. The date they're planning on this starting is April 26th, so they have some time to try to get this approved. At this point, since it's not approved, we have no way of knowing if it's actually going to happen or not, but the way it looks is that they're saying, look, costs are going up, oil's going up, and we have this war and we have no idea what's going to happen there. So we need to essentially front run this and try to get ahead so that they don't fall more behind because the Postal Service is notorious for having financial problems. So why should you care about this? Well, the fact is that once they start raising this, it's going to happen across the board. It's a warning signal for the economy that if the Postal Service is going to do this, we have the potential that companies like UPS and FedEx actually do this too. Now, what it actually signals is that the Postal Service had always been the cheapest option. So now if they're going to be raising it, it's a sign that across the board, we're going to get raises, which means more inflation. It's a true warning signal for more inflation. And nobody wants more inflation at this point, but we can't control what they do. We can only hope that the regulators don't approve it and that this war settles down and oil gets back to normal. What this means for you, even if you never ship a package yourself, is that you are going to start seeing higher totals at checkout, the potential of free shipping going away, and just across the board, more prices that are just increased. Because as the oil prices go up and other companies increase their charges as well, you're going to start seeing that businesses can't take on these new costs. So they're going to pass them on to you. At that point, it comes down to what can you actually do to protect yourself? Let's talk about that. To help yourself in this situation, one of the best things you can do is that when you're shopping online, don't keep making small purchases. Anywhere you can, batch those together. It's like death by 1,000 cuts every time you have to pay a new shipping fee for whatever you buy. Then if you're buying in store, try to buy, everything you can at one store or group your trips together so that you're using less gas. And if there is an option for a store pickup, definitely do that because that's going to be a surefire way to avoid more fees. Plus, watch what gas is doing. If you start seeing that the gas pumps are going up around you, it's a sign that everything else is going to be going up a little bit more too. So actually, one of the most important things you can do is with your groceries, if you can, anywhere you can, when you see a good deal on something that you use often, get a little extra. If it's in your budget and you can, get a little extra so that you can kind of buffer a little bit there. But any little thing together is going to add up, and that's all you really can do because you can't stop this train. And remember, this is a proposed 8% temporary surcharge. They say it's going to go away in the beginning of 2027. The likelihood of that, who knows? Because once, the government gets a taste of extra money, they don't tend to repeal anything. So it has the potential of sticking around for a very long time if it gets approved. So if you want to know what's happening with this, be sure to subscribe to get updates. And in the comments, drop below, are you seeing other companies that are adding on any kind of surcharges? How about like pizza delivery? They tend to do that at times when gas is going up. Let me know what you're seeing. And until next time, remember, think differently, take control, be a renegade, and I will see you in the next video.